Good morning. So right now I am walking back home because on my 12-mile run that I had as a goal today, it didn't go as planned. My Achilles started hurting around towards 5.5 miles, and I stopped around 5.8 miles because I know that if I keep running on it, the strain's gonna get worse. So I think that obvious that 12 miles is too much of a goal to come back from. But I think I'm going to keep trying to be on schedule. But maybe for next week, I'm going to take down that long run a little bit less. So right now I'm playing around with injury, but you learn from it. And the next time around, I'm going to be having less of an increase in the beginning. I'm going to actually have a base. So 4 weeks of solid 15 miles per week. So yes, I'm going to walk back home and we're going to chat along the way. So how's everybody doing? It's gonna be a nice little walk back. On today's run, for the less than 6 miles that I ran today, I did I completed 2 loops of the Fresh Pond path. The Fresh Pond running inside along the path that's there. So I did 2 loops, so that came out to around almost 6 miles in total. It was 5.8. I was running a little bit too fast, but what can you do? I'm a little undisciplined right now because of having just come back. The body's not conditioned properly yet. So I think, So there were a lot of people up this morning on a run on the path. I was getting annoyed because there were people just standing there at some points and just taking up space on the road. But there were, out of maybe 50 or 60 people that I saw, there were only one person. There was only one person that was really talking about how why is everybody wearing masks? We're not at a grocery store. So only very small group, so 2% of people out of the sample size that I have, 2%, that are really not, just for masks. So I'm happy about that. I'm definitely happy that we have a lot of pro-mask people in Boston. And then when I stopped running, there was a little puppy that seemed to be lost. And then at the end, I came out of the path, and it was a path that diverted from the main path. So at the end, there were 2 elderly people going into their cars and go in and start whistling. So I must have been their dog. But since I didn't have this phone that I'm recording on doesn't have cellular reception, I don't have a SIM card in it, I can't call. I asked the first person I saw to call the police for the dog, the puppy, because it seemed to be calling me. But now looking back at that lady, the old lady, it must have been theirs. It was like falling so like far back, like how's that okay? Like, what are you doing to that poor puppy? Like, I didn't even see the actually I did see the old people. They took a separate path from me. Yeah, so that puppy must have been. They just kept walking. They were like, the puppy's gonna find us eventually. Yeah, I think the puppy just followed me. That's interesting. The puppy could have been really lost. That was unfriendly. I like geese out right now.